Whoa! Oh. 10 minutes early. 10 minutes early. 2 videos on time. Another video early. And there's going to be a bonus. So it doesn't matter what time that gets on because that's just a bonus.
Freebie.
So what's up, everyone? How you doing? What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big John and G. And the Rye Man.
Hello.
For Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. And this is a Kickstarter. This is on Kickstarter right now. I think it's got about another week left on Kickstarter. And this is for a Red Dragon Inn. Red Dragon Inn. This is the best I can give you right now, the way the table is and the camera set up. All right, this is a 5. This isn't not what we're talking about. I'm just showing you. But Red Dragon Inn has allies, and the 50th ally is on Kickstarter right now. It's already made its Kickstarter goal, and it's from a company that always delivers. So this is no longer a gamble. Evil Pooky, the 50th ally. Now, the funny thing is, although about a month ago, I did the unboxing for Pooky, we have not seen Pooky in play yet. So this is a double first.
Yes.
This is a triple first, actually, because we have never played this game head-to-head.
True.
It has always been at least 3 players. So this is a big day of firsts for Two Gun Pixie. And we're going to make it a little better by fixing this freaking lighting. Whoa, it got dark. Lights, you don't got to go home, but you can't stay here. I said that way too much in my life. A little bit of light there. Let's get this box top out of the way. We don't need it. And a little bit of light. Yeah, thank you, Rye. Mm-hmm. And we'll turn that around. That doesn't look too bad on camera.
All right.
Yeah, sometimes, like, last night's playthrough, I watched it back. Man, it was out of focus. And it's weird because I'm looking at it on the screen up here and it looked fine. So I don't know what happened with that, and I apologize. Maybe it was my TV, but everything else I watch my TV looks fine. So here we are. We're going to be doing this playthrough. This is kind of cold. Since Ryan has only just looked at the rules for Pooky, and I have only just looked at the rules for Evil Pooky. One of the big differences we see is that Pooky
has a mood. He's a very moody bunny.
Yeah, he is, isn't he? Anytime basically something goes wrong that's out of his control.
Yep, anytime he takes fortitude damage as a result of another player, anytime he gains 3 or more alcoholic content at once, every time he loses a round of gambling, Pooky's mood will shift to worse and worse. And there's also certain card effects that will shift his mood, both towards more calm and towards more psychotic.
That's funny. Calling this guy Evil Pooky when this other Pooky can get so psychotic. But the point is, he is not by nature psychotic. And I think that's supposed to be the big difference here.
Yes.
Now, you could think to yourself the exact opposite, that they would have a good mood for Evil Pooky, but they don't.
Nope.
No mood whatsoever. They have these doppelganger cards. And everything you see here for Evil Pooky, none of this is a product. It's still on Kickstarter. This is what they send out for the reviewers. It was nice they sent out card sleeves. Mm-hmm. That was a really, really nice touch. But it's not going to affect my opinion of the game itself. We are not paid for this. This is a not paid preview for Kickstarter. This is our own honest opinions. But I'll show you one and then I'll shuffle. So the art isn't permanent here, but something like this, Darka. Oh, this is from one of the villains. Dareka the Insightful. So now it's, I think that's the Mind Flayer one, I think. Mm-hmm. Now this is an immediate card. That's what that symbol right there means, the exclamation point. Discard 2 cards from your hand, then draw a card from your character deck. So these are going to have different effects, but some of them, like this one here, Gog the Enforcer, you can either play for yourself, or you can target, which is why they have the target symbol. You can target another player. Now, how these cards are going to come out during the game is that... That's good enough.
Yeah, that's fine.
And, so I don't have to shuffle again. I'll show off from my own hand here.
Okay.
There are some cards on my hand that have a symbol on it. And that symbol, the portal symbol, will allow me to draw a doppelganger. So I think that's all we need to tell everyone for a setup. If you're not familiar with Red Dragon Inn, this is basically a take that style game set up where the adventuring party has just come back from the adventure and now is sitting down at the bar, getting loaded and playing cards and drinking and gambling and trying to see who's the last one standing. So we have everything all set up. We have our starting money, which we are set at
10
10.
gold apiece.
10. Thank you, Ryan. And we have 7 cards. You drew yours already. I drew
7.
mine already. And we are ready.
We have our
And
alcohol markers, and we have our health markers. We have our drink deck. I'm going to give you one of these. Top card from that. We have one in our reserve pile, ready to go.
we are using the drink deck from the first
Yes.
Red Dragon
Yeah.
game.
Yes.
Actually, isn't this backwards?
Is it?
Red for health because of blood. And this is your fortitude.
Well,
Oh yeah. Wow, it's been a couple of weeks.
That's what I just did.
Now
the one being
with the Evil Pooky on Kickstarter, they have tokens now.
Yeah. Be nice.
That look like foaming mugs,
That's
or
what it
I
is.
believe it's hearts. It's gonna be kind of cool. So we'll let Good Pooky start.
Okay, I will start things off with. Let's get things started right here. Gambling. Pooky wants to gamble. Start a round of gambling. Each player, including you, must ante. When gambling cards play, you just got to each play one gold from your stash.
Where'd all the cards go? You may play this card when you must ante. Instead of anteing, you leave the round of gambling.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why this is the voice for Evil Pooky, but that's what I'm settling on.
So leaving around the gambling. Gambling round ends. That will come back because gambling round's over. So I didn't discard a draw. I played an action card.
Now order a drink.
Order a drink. Really difficult decision there. And then I drink my drink, which is I just flip the first card I have in my drink me pile, which is Dragon Breath Ale, which is a 4 alcohol content. That's wicked.
That's a big hit.
But I'll take it. It's the very beginning of the game. I can manage it on later. But because it was a 4 alcohol content, Pooky's mood shifts from calm to manic. And he goes up to 4.
All right, so now discard and draw
Yep.
for myself. Let me see. What's the maximum size again in hand? 5 or 7?
I believe it's 7. Let me see. Discard any cards from your hand that you do not want. Draw them from your character deck until you are
No.
holding 7.
7.
You may not play any cards or effects until you finish drawing cards. If you draw the last card from your character deck, reshuffle. If you're holding 7 or more cards, you may opt to keep all of them and draw no new cards. So if you have over 7, you can just hold on to them. Because maybe you draw cards from out of turn effects and the like.
It's taking me a moment because there's no pictures on these cards,
Yeah.
and pictures kind of help you understand what the card is before
Yeah.
you even read it. So it's just taking me a moment longer. Okay. I think I'm not going to discard and draw. I'm good with what I have, so I'll go right to the action phase and
Watch your step.
pick another player. They lose 2 fortitude. If you have a doppelganger in front of you, which I do not, then you would have lost 3.
Okay, I will take those 2 damage, and Pooky's mood will shift from manic to crazy.
And here's a drink to calm you down.
Thank you.
Let's see. I reveal my drink. Oh, wine.
Oh, how nice. How quaint.
How quaint. So that'll be 2 on my drunkenness. Okay.
I'll draw back up to 7 here. Okay, I will hold on to this. I'm not going to get rid of anything else. Let's see.
And you notice the different styles of playing with the different players. Like T-Bone doesn't get into character. He's all serious like it's a poker game. And then you get people like me and Alex and Chris, and we totally like start doing voices and everything.
Oh my goodness, this art is amazing. I'm going to play this. Pooky enjoys the company of other animals, and it's him having just finished a very large meal. And even in the description, it's like enjoys the other company of other animals. Gain 1 fortitude, lose 1 alcohol content. Pooky is now calm. So that shifts up. This goes down 1. This goes up 1. That goes there. Buy the drink that goes there. And drink my drink. Troll Swill.
Yeah.
Drink. 1 alcohol content, lose 1 fortitude. If I'm a troll, 2 alcohol content instead. I'm not a troll. So I will lose 1 fortitude and gain 1 alcohol content. End up right where I just started.
You know, one of the things we should get around to doing one day is we should like hand pick drinks and make a very specific deck for specific characters, because there are some cards that affect trolls, some that affect orcs. So if you know you're going to have those players in the game, then it would kind of work out evenly to maybe try to make a. And I know most of the. I should go on the Board Game Geek thread pages and see what specific decks people like.
We have
Frankenstein together.
Yeah, we have more than enough drink cards to take care of it.
All right, so you drank your drink, and now it's me.
Drink my drink.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I will draw. I'll draw 2. Okay, that's interesting. Doesn't change my plan because I had no plan. Haha.
Off the cuff.
Well, this is. Let me make sure I read this right. Trans-dimensional troublemakers. Okay, so if I got this right, let's read this. Lose 1 alcohol content.
Okay.
Then each player loses 1 fortitude. Each other player. That's the word other there. Each other player loses 1 fortitude. If you have 2 or more doppelgangers in front of you, each player loses 2. I do not have any doppelgangers yet. But yeah, I think that's what I'm going to play as an action card. So I will lose 1 alcohol content.
I will lose 1 fortitude, which then shifts Pooky's mood.
And a sometimes card. Now you're scheming with portals. Sometimes card. When you may play this card when a player. Oh no, I can't play that yet. Sorry.
Okay.
Jumping the gun. That happens sometimes. But this has been used. I'll put that in my discard pile. And now I'm gonna order a drink for
the bunny.
And evil Pooky or Bizarro Pooky. Elven wine. Elven wine. Tastes like swill from the toilet. 1, 2, 3. All right, and I pass the baton to you.
5, 6. I will just draw my 1. Let's see what this is.
And still to this day, Zot is still my favorite character to
That
play
is fun, yes.
from the first game.
I don't know if I've developed a favorite. I've played a few different ones now, and they all are equally interesting. And what's funny is that all the cards do all the card effects are pretty much the same, at least from the first few versions of the game. Is when you get in later versions that they have special effects, like Pooky with the mood deck, evil Pooky with the doppelganger.
But then some of the characters have maybe more gambling cards than others, and that's
like, I
where
think Gurky has way more gambling than
Zod has a few too. He likes to gamble. I also like Kalen the Pixie, the Renegade Pixie, of course I do.
Of course. All right. This. Kind of hold on to all of these. It's like nothing I can do right now per se, but it's something that I would love to hold on to for the in case. I believe I can just bypass the action phase if I cannot or do not want to play an action card. Skip this phase. All right, I will just go right to the buy drinks and drink my drink phase.
All right then.
Wizard's Brew. You see colors, the room spins. This stuff is great. 2 alcohol content, but I also regain 2 fortitude. Okay.
I have 6. I'm going to hold on to them and draw 1 more. Nice. Hey there, buddy. Watch your step. Pick another player, they lose 2 fortitude. If you have doppelgangers, blah, 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 I do not. We gotta get some doppelgangers out on the table.
I play sometimes card. Don't make Pooky cry. Ignore an action, sometimes or anytime card as an action card that affects your fortitude or gold. You may not use this card to ignore random gambling. I'm not. I'm using it to ignore fortitude damage.
Doesn't seem to be anything I can do for that.
Okay.
And I will play an anytime card. Doppel up, baby!
Oh boy, here we go.
Opens up a portal, that's all it does. Ooh, let's see. Torgal Snark the Wise, first among the righteous. Okay, so this has a double effect, as you can see, so I get to choose. For me, I get to keep it for this. I'm not going to say it out loud for Ryan here. Or I could give it to him. I am going to keep this card and play it in front of me. Oh, that is my discard right there.
Yeah.
So I'll play this in front of me. The Torgelson the Wise is a sometimes card, and I'll be able to use this to negate a cheating card. The player who has played it may play another gambling card, but not another cheating card. So I'm going to double check and make sure that that goes right to the table. And here, it is not an immediate doppelganger. Each non-immediate doppelganger is split and has 2 different effects. Effect on the left affects the evil Pooky player, and may use it if he keeps the doppelganger. It has a subtype, and maybe play it as though it were. So the subtype for that is sometimes. If evil Pooky gives a doppelganger to another player, then it's one on the right that matters. This is triggered by the ability that looks for a certain game effect. In that case, it would be when
I play a cheating card.
when you get this card. If I gave it to you,
I see.
you would have to pay a gold to the inn.
Okay.
Just me giving it to you, but I did not give it to you. If evil Pooky loses the game, any doppelgangers in front of the player stay where they are. They will still affect when appropriate.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
When you reveal a doppelganger, first check to see if it has immediate effect. If it does not, carry out the effect and discard the doppelganger. So yes, I carried out the effect. In this case, I used it for the sometime. So that's going to be out, and like I said, it stays out.
Mm-hmm. Out until the conditions apply.
Any doppelganger in front of you, the players stay where they are. They will take effect when appropriate. So I think I got that right.
Yep. That one's like it.
And I will play another action card, another doppel up. This is Deirdre, Drinker of Blood. Deirdre, Drinker of Blood. And she will be sitting with you,
Okay.
Pooky.
Your hand size is decreased by 2. Discard this card at the beginning of your next action phase. Okay.
Now, order a drink.
I'll take that.
Light ale, less filling one. Oh, I'll have a sip of that.
Oh, that's a
Man,
easy one.
My piss is stronger alcohol content than this.
All right, so the discard and draw phase does not necessarily take effect this time because my hand size is reduced. Do I have to discard? I guess I would.
If you're over 5.
Yeah, because my hand limit is now 5. It would now be 5 from 7. And I have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do have 6. So I'm going to take one at random here. And I'll shuffle these up just so that way I don't know what goes where.
You know, when you followed this game from the beginning, like we have, you also notice how the ally cards have developed. And one of the biggest things that they do with that, as you see here, is using the side deck.
Yeah. I'm going to remove that one. So my gambling cards, okay? So I'm down to 5. I'm not going to get rid of any more to draw any more, and I can't draw any more. So we'll go to my action phase now. Discard this card at the beginning of your next action phase. I'll get ready for afterwards. Where am I at? Panic. Yeah, I'll play this now. Pooky's in a foul mood. Pick another player. They lose 1 fortitude. If Pooky is psychotic, which I'm not, lose 2 instead. Pooky's mood gets worse. So if you have anything to negate fortitude damage, you can do that now. But regardless,
You may play this card when a player would make you lose fortitude. This is called Now You're Scheming with Portals. The damage is redirected to the player of your choice. And that would be Anthony, but he's not here.
He's not here.
So that is redirected
Back
to
me.
you.
Okay.
I've had that since my drawing hand.
Because of the effect of the card, Pooky's mood goes from manic to crazy. Now, because the damage is redirected, it was my own damage, it does not affect his mood, so he doesn't double move.
And Ryan double-checked that before we started the game.
Yeah, it's specifically about if damage that I cause gets redirected back to me, everything's fine. So that was the other action phase. I believe this now goes to the discard pile for doppelgangers.
Yes.
Discard this card at the beginning of next action phase. Or to be your action phase.
I'm giving it to you,
So it's
so
my
it'll be
action.
your action.
Buy a drink. Drink my drink. Ooh, light ale with a chaser. Since I have nothing under my drink pile, do I take one from here? That's one thing I think I do,
Yes.
right? Yeah. So I'll take the next one. Orcish Rot Gut.
Oh.
Minus 2 fortitude. If I'm an orc, which I'm not, instead gain 2 alcohol content. So that would be that one.
Wah, wah.
So 1 alcohol content and 2 fortitude damage. In addition to the one I already took. Player's hand causes you to lose fortitude. So that does not go down. Okay.
Now back to me.
Over to you.
All right, so 3. I will draw up 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Pooky's a little worse for wear here.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Well, yeah, we're both kind of drunkish. You're a little more drunk than me.
more.
You've taken a little more damage. Because I redirected that damage at you. That helped me a little bit. Okay, so I have my drawer hand. I will play Tiny Furious Ambush. Pick another player. They lose 2 fortitude there, pal.
Do I have any? I have nothing that can negate or redirect that. Alright, so 2 fortitude. And Pooky is now. He's foaming at the mouth. He's psychotic. He's ready to go.
What's the matter there, tough guy? So now order a drink for you. And let's see what I got. Another light ale. All right. The wench likes me.
Yeah.
So that's
Just trying to keep evil Pooky just at bay there. It's all right.
because she's afraid I'm gonna freak out like you. She doesn't know that I don't freak out that way.
All right.
Your hand size is back up to a maximum 7 if you want.
I have my 4 in my hand, so I'll draw it back up to 3, 2, and 3. Interesting. Okay. Play an anytime card. Tip the wench. Pick a player. They pay 1 gold to the inn.
You think I'm here for money?
Hold on to these. I will move out of my action phase and into the order or drink phase, which triggers this card. The wench owes Pooky a favor. These are on the house. You may play this card during the order or drink phase of your turn. Order 2 additional drinks for free. Drinks you order may be placed on any other player's drinking piles. There's only 1 pile in effect, so there's the 1 for the drink regular and 2 additional drinks. There's that. I will drink my drink. Unless you have a card to negate. It's a sometimes card.
I don't. I do not.
Okay. Drink my drink. A quaint glass of wine. 2 content. You stumbling.
All right, I'm
Color
gonna
Pookies.
draw one because I have 6. That's interesting. I think I have. No, I don't. I thought I had something like that. Yeah. All right, but I can't help that now, so I'm gonna have to skip my action phase. And I think it's about your time to tip the wench.
Okay. Well,
And you can take a drink card. That's at any time.
anytime, it's fine. I'll take the drink card.
Oh,
Ooh,
that's a
there it
big
is.
hit.
That was one I started with.
The Dragon, yes, it is. The Dragon Breath Ale for 4. Absolutely no table manners from this one. Ignore a drink. Reveal the drink first.
The wench thinks you should stop playing with the drinks.
Oh, no.
Negate a sometimes card that changes the effects of a drink. This includes cards that negate, ignore, or split drinks, pass drinks to the other player, or alter any of the drink's effects. This can only be affected by an I don't think so.
Okay, then I will play Dressed for Success. Reduce the alcohol content of a drink by 2.
Okay.
Oh, that's 6 from a 10, 1, 6 to an 8.
Not bad.
No. All right, your turn there. Psychotic Pooky.
4. I'm at 4. I'll draw
A
3.
Pooky against a Pooky.
3.
Watch Clash of the Titans, kids. The original. Starring a Harry Hamlin and Burgess Meredith. A Ray Harryhausen production.
Can I play a regular action card and a gambling card in the same turn? Or is it one action card? I thought it was one.
You play one action.
One
card.
action card.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
But if by the effects of that, you're able to chain other cards to it.
Right.
Sometimes cards, anytime cards. Yes, you can only play one action card on your turn, but there are anytime cards, sometimes cards. They can all be added in.
I'm going to impress the others with a magic trick. Pooky pulled Zod out of the hat.
Because you can't. Pooky is Zot's familiar,
Yes.
so when you use Zot, you can't use Pooky.
Because Pooky's the one controlling
That's cool.
Zod.
Each other player pays you 1
Yes.
gold. Yeah, take your stinking money now.
That was my action card. Order drink. Drink my drink. Elven wine for 3. Ooh. I can't do anything about that.
That's gonna be a 4.
Oh,
that's gonna be a 5.
Oh no. Oh wait, no, I can't do that either. Oh man, what?
That money's no good. But
They-
I'd drink that. Add 1 alcohol content to drink.
They have met. My fortitude and my drink marker has met.
And that signifies what?
Crazy psychotic Pooky has passed out. His little rabbit self has just completely keeled over. He's now twitching asleep on the table.
I've had one of these since my first hand. The other one I just got. The last time I added to it, that was one of
That
the
is
cards
awesome.
I got. Or maybe not the last one, maybe the one before that. The audience knows I was showing them.
Yes.
But yeah, I looked at your numbers,
Oh,
and
it
as
was
soon as
bad.
I was
It
like,
was
he
bad.
can't handle. If he can't stop that 3,
I can't.
I can take him out right now.
I had nothing. I had, much like Zod, I had 1, 2, 3, 4. I had 5 gambling cards.
Ugh.
That was when my next turn. I was like, okay, I'll do the Zot wizard hat now because that was too much fun of a card to pass out.
Oh yeah. I remember. Actually, when I did the unboxing, I remember that card coming up.
Yeah, I was like, I gotta play this. I have to play this. The next round was gonna be all gambling because it was like winning hand, take control. It was all gambling cards.
Yeah.
And then if anything went out of my control, I'm like, you know what? Pookie's done with this game.
Yeah, I wasn't coming up with a lot of gambling cards for Evil Pooky.
Uh-huh.
There's a couple that like this one, the one I just played. for myself that reduced the alcohol content could have also been played as an. Oh, no, that's something else. No, there's a couple of cards only that came up that really had anything to do with gambling.
Right.
I wasn't getting a lot, so I don't think gambling is a big thing for Evil Pooky.
But I wonder if he has doppelganger.
But I have all. I mean, look at all these other cards I didn't go through.
Cards.
So there could like.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, they're all on the bottom. They're all on the
gambling.
bottom. Oh, and I shuffled this up pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, other than all of the bottom for the gambling there, the rest of the
There's
cards.
a couple kind of straight about.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so he does have a fair amount of gambling cards. But this was, and I didn't get a chance. I didn't play it right. I had to, because I did have a couple more of these. And like right now, that should have caused one. So I forgot that. I forgot that. Oh, that would have caused the Dread Pirate. That would have caused the Dread Pirate White Hawk, who's Captain White Hawk in number, was it 4? Red Dragon in 4. This is an immediate card. You see, it has the exclamation point. So each other player loses 1 fortitude. It's like she just busts out of the portal, just like pow, 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 pow with the flintlocks. And, let's show off a few more for everyone here. Constable Jared the Crooked. So, Gurky. No, Constable Jared. See, this is a typo. It says J up here.
Interesting.
But it's Gurky. But then again, he's a doppelganger, so maybe.
Oh, maybe it is. It's Gurky with a J.
Yeah, right?
Or it is Jerky.
Kind of like Jeff with a G.
Yeah.
Gurky with a J. And he helps you with taking control of gambling.
Of course he does.
Instead of Eva, there's Eva Ill. Eve Ill. Instead of Eve, it's Evil. Sometimes you may play this after it reveals a drink. Instead of its usual effects, the drink has the effect lose 2 fortitude. Oh yeah, so if you do something like I did and like lower the alcohol content, and be like, aha, then you're gonna do nothing to me. She comes out and she's like, oh, you forgot you had me with you. So it's still gonna. Well, that would be me using the sometime on you. So otherwise, if it was on you, then the next time you reveal a drink, add the effect lose 1 fortitude. Oh, these are pretty cool. I like this really idea. Cool. See, Murgoth I guess it's Murgoth the Cursed. I thought he was the Blessed. But anyway, so this is Murgoth the Good. Discard a doppelganger in front of you if you have one. No player may play cards or effects until after you do this.
Oh, wow.
Good.
Just completely nails everything.
Yeah. Let's get, what we got? Oh, yeah, the Zot. Wait a second. I saw a Zot in here.
Oh, yeah, I wonder what Zot's...
Oh, dude, you're going to love this. I'll let you say it, and then we'll show it off.
Zot the Lich King. The player controlling Evil Pooky, pick another player, they lose fortitude. The target is when you get this card, gain 1 alcohol content, which is cool. Zot is starting to look rather skeletal with glowing lavender eyes. He's cackling maniacally at camera. Behind him are lighting and wind effects. In one hand, he is holding the Lich King's skull. Oh my goodness. The other hand is taking the crown off the skull and is about to pat its own head. The skull is disintegrating as he does. It's a real got the last Infinity Stone kind of moment. That is awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah, very cool, very cool. I had a ton of fun with Evil Pooky.
I enjoyed playing regular Pooky because this whole mood card is really, really interesting.
This is kind of like a double preview for everyone. So this is our first time on either of these characters, Pooky and Evil Pooky. But it was a lot of fun. I did back this.
Cool.
I did back this, so I'm so looking forward to it finishing its run, seeing the new drink cards that they're having. They're reprinting some of the more popular older cards and some of the more popular ones from the other decks. So that's also going through with the Kickstarter. So we are going to have like kind of some of the better cards in the past decks mixed together in with this Kickstarter for Evil Pooky. So that's cool. And like I said, they're going to have little tokens.
That's going to be cool.
That'll be nice. So go check it out. It still has about another week on Kickstarter, I think. Red Dragon Inn Allies, Evil Pooky. This is the 50th character for Red Dragon Inn. So we're gonna, we're gonna collect our thoughts, and we'll see you later in the week because we're gonna talk about this. We're gonna do a 20-sided shots. All right, but for right now, I'm your buddy Big Johnny G, and with me is the Rhyme Man, and we are out of here. Good game.
was looking through his deck to see if there were more.